Hello and welcome back IP6. I hope that you've been doing great, staying safe and staying home. Today we want to learn about presentation skills. So do you have any ideas what are presentation skills? And presenting skills, basically, what are they and how can you be better at presenting your work, your PowerPoint, or overall be more confident? Today, we will go through some things that you can do to improve your skills in presenting. And this is lesson number 16. And yeah, without any further ado, let's get into today's lesson. First of all, let's think about how to be good at presenting. So how can you be good at presenting? First, you have to show your passion and connect with your audience. It's very important. So try to show your passion and connect with your audience. It's hard when you are nervous, I know. Maybe you are nervous to present and you feel not comfortable or confident to do so. But remember this, that everyone has the same feeling. So don't be scared, just try your best and it will work out. Okay, so try to be passionate and try to connect with your audience. This takes a lot of practice to master. Okay, so don't worry, you have to keep practicing, you have to make mistakes and be scared many times until you are not anymore. So, and passion will come to you at some point. As I told you, you will learn from mistakes. So don't be scared of making mistakes. So passion. Next, try to focus on your audience's needs. So think about what do they need? What the audience wants to know, not what you can tell them. You can tell them many things, okay? But you have to think about what do they want to know or what do they need to know. So you have to study your audience. Who are you presenting for? Are you presenting for 5-year-old kids? Or are you presenting for your teachers? Or are you presenting for your classmates? So for each of these age groups, for example, you need different skill sets and different aspect how to proceed to do your presentation and even how to choose your wording. Maybe if you present for 5-year-old kids, the way you speak is slower, easier, very easy words to understand for them. But maybe if you do it for your teachers, maybe it's faster, it's bigger words, harder words. So that's called users. Who's your user? Who is your audience, basically? Keep it simple. Keep your presentation simple. Don't do too many effects or too many slides or too many text. Try your best to keep it simple. Concentrate on your main message. What do you want to tell? So you can concentrate on that. What is the main key message or the 3 points for the audience to take away? So what this means is, what do you want the audience to remember from your presentation? What are the 3 main factors what are the 3 main things that you want your audience to remember from and to have in their mind, like maybe next week they will say, okay, like he or she said that. So if you keep it simple, that's the best option. Don't give too many information in your presentation. Just keep it simple. Now about you. Try to smile and make eye contact with your audience. This sounds very easy, but a surprisingly large number of presenters fail to do so. So if you keep eye contact and have a small smile on your face, that would be very nice, and it shows that you are professional and confident. So try to have a small smile on your face sometimes, or like at some times in the presentation, or even throughout the whole presentation. Well, this depends on the topic that you're talking about too, but eye contact is the key. It's very important. The beginning of your presentation is crucial. You need to grab your audience's attention and hold it. So attention, try to keep the attention of your audience. It's very important. So attention, try not to lose the attention of your audience, because once you lose it, it's gone. Like, it's very hard to get it back. So try to have interesting PowerPoint and try to have some maybe jokes or some funny thing to say in between, so it lightens the moods for them. Now, this is also another important factor, is that it helps you to organize yourself better. So remember the 10, 20, 30 rule of slideshow. So 10, it means contain no more than 10 slides. 20 means last no more than 20 minutes. 30 means use a font size of no less than 30. So it should not be less than 30 points. This will help stopping having too much information. So it stops you trying to put too much information in your PowerPoint. So you don't want too much information. Too much text is like, it's very bad. Don't do that, okay? If you follow this rule, it is a pretty nice rule. It can help, especially because you don't have too much experience. So it can help you to control and have a guideline for your presentations. Try to tell a story. Human beings are programmed to respond to stories. Help us to pay attention and to remember things. So these stories help us. They help us to remember, oh, like it was a story, stories help us to remember things, okay? You need to present to act like a story. So your presentation needs to act like a story, okay? Try to think about, oh, how can I make my presentation sound like a story, like I'm telling a story. It doesn't have to be a story, but try your best to make it sound like you're telling a story. Think about what story you are trying to tell your audience and create your presentation to tell them. So again, we come back to this. So it depends who your audience is. So if they are 5-year-old kids, the story has to be simpler, maybe more colorful, maybe slower, or yeah. So what I try to say is it should not have the same, there should not be the same presentation that you would present for your teachers and 5-year-old kids. It's different audience, different story, different presentation, and different skills. All right. So audience is one of the main keys that you need to know. Who will you be presenting for? Use your voice effectively, varying the speed at which you talk. So emphasizing changes in pitch and tone all help to make your voice more interesting and hold your audience's attention. So don't speak too fast and don't speak too slow. And don't speak too loud and don't speak too quiet, or don't be too quiet. Yeah. Try to have a normal voice, and then at some points you go higher and some points you go lower, like have a different pitch. Pitch is like the voice that you speak. For example, let me read this part. One part I will read it very boring. Emphasizing changes in pitch and tone all help to make your voice more interesting and hold your audience's attention. So this sounds very boring and it's like a flat pitch, but now let's try to read it with a change of pitch and tone. Emphasizing changes in pitch and tone all help to make your audience more interesting and hold your audience's attention. So you can see some part, I make a highlight on some words. So I say it harder, I say it attention or emphasizing. So you can emphasize on some words. Emphasize means focus or say it harder or like focused on it. Emphasizing means that. Next, you can use your body too. More than 3/4 of communication is non-verbal. Body language is crucial. Make your gesture open and confident and move naturally. So if you have a especially if you have a presentation in class, don't just stand very still like this. Just be confident, like open your hands, present, just like the picture here. So don't just stand like a stick, all right? You can move, you can be natural, don't do too much, but don't do nothing. You understand me? So have some movements, that's good. All right, this is simple, but very important. Relax, breathe, and enjoy. I know sometimes you have presenting to do and it might be hard and it's very, for sure, you'll be nervous to do so. But by the end of the day, you have to do it, so why stress about it? Just you try your best, and then when you want to present, relax, breathe, and enjoy. If you can bring yourself to relax, you will almost certainly present better. Controlling your breathing can help you to relax. Pause for breath occasionally during your presentation too. So when you're presenting, sometimes take a breath, like, and then continue. So don't forget, like breathing helps you to relax and helps you to feel more confident. If you cannot breathe, you cannot present good. So try to relax and breathe. Don't be scared. Practice. No one is perfect. So practice, and practice makes you perfect. So whoever you see, they have a good communication skills or presenting skills. They were not born like that. They practice and did so many mistakes, and they learn from their mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes, but it's more important that you learn from your mistakes. So don't forget your mistakes. Don't just say, I make a mistake, and then tomorrow you don't even remember. Meet and greet. Never forget the greetings such as hi, good morning, and etc. So when you go to a meeting, when you go to your school, when you go to your class, when you go anywhere, even not about presenting, you go anywhere, you enter a room, you have to say hi, especially if you know the people. If you go to your class, if school's open and you go to your class and all your friends are there or all the classmates are there, you have to say, hi, good morning, everyone. You have to say your greetings of the day. Practice before you do the main presentation. Mock presentation. This is called mock presentation. Mock presentation. Mock present in front of someone or in front of the mirror. Do this 2-3 times so you know what you will talk about and you will know how long your presentation will be. So this way you can practice yourself and see how you can speak, how fast you can speak, what mistakes you make. Maybe you can change some words if it's hard for you to say. And mock presentation is very good because it helps you to practice before you go for the final presentation. Now, finally, this is your homework. Please do it. You just click on the link, you go to the Google Forms, and you have to complete the worksheet online. The due date is Thursday, 21st of October. So please don't be late, and please send every homework that you have done. If you did not finish, please upload everything by 21st. After 21st, I will not be accepting any more homework. So make sure if you did not finish any homework, just send it. For Google Forms, you don't need to upload on e-learning. I will check it from Google Forms, but if there's some homework that I ask you to upload, you have to upload. But for the homework that I like here, I don't say anything about the e-learning platform. You do not need to upload anything on the e-learning platform. I will check from this website by myself. Okay, that's all for today. Don't forget your homework. Stay safe, stay home, and take care. Goodbye.